Oh, party, party, party. I want to have a party.
That's
I
it.
need to have a party. You better have a party. Oh, party, party, party. This is the most deadpan, like, antithesis of what he was going for. Sweet, sweet party. Party, party, party.
I've never
You
heard
got a
somebody
party.
with a spoken word
And I
version
want
of
a
this
party.
song.
I don't know what to do about the me's. There's like, because it's the reverb where it's like,
Yeah.
me. And it's just on the lyrics here is me, 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 me,
Me, me, me, me, me, me, me, me, me, me, me, me. It's like
Soundtastic.
yeah.
Like this.
It's like Bunsen and Beaker. Remember those little guys in the
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
always,
I loved him.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know this was a lyric.
Sure.
Oh, party, party, party. The party's getting started. I know a guy named Marty. Marty likes to party. Oh, and then
Truly?
the best one. Oh, party, party, party. Parties make me farty. I gotta take acid so I can keep on partying. Which I remember that one from
Oof.
before.
Listen, that's some would say like the bar for music is like especially rock music is like Bruce Springsteen or like Elton John or even like I don't know, like Rolling Stones and shit like that. No, it's
Yeah.
Andrew WK.
Absolutely.
Andrew WK.
He seems like a great guy
Who are
to
you
party
are
with.
cosplaying as today?
I didn't mean to.
Represent. All right, Toy, say something.
Remember when we were supposed to have a podcast? Podcast. 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 All right, represent.
Okay, so are we ready to start?
4 minutes in, I think so.
A lot of this will be cut in.
Or spliced up into some intro.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll
Some
condense 4
Frankenstein.
minutes of party, party, party into something less than 4 minutes.
But we're gonna party today.
Party hardy.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows?
But we can because it's the 11th episode of
Oh
the
my
LEM'n'TEA
God.
podcast.
What up, everybody? How you doing?
Welcome back.
Oh my God! What a break!
What a break.
What a break!
Yeah, a lot
Much
of
needed.
stuff's been happening.
Listen, I don't know how.
Like, I feel like we were talking about this before, but I
Mm-hmm.
feel like we talked about stuff in the last episode, and then 2 days later, a week's worth of stuff happened, and like
Yeah.
nothing really happened this week, with one notable exception. But
What was that?
we're just gonna go into
Go
it.
into it. Sure. It'd be quick.
Gilbert Gottfried died.
Gilbert Gottfried died. Oh my God.
And when you say that, it sounds like you're saying Godfrey, but we're saying Gottfried.
Gonfried, because he's gone.
Yeah, and he was another one of those like long-term illness that he
Yeah.
was fighting that probably not many people knew about. So that makes it all the more like
I had no
we
idea.
just talked about this sort of thing with like, or we talked about it before with Bob Saget. Wasn't like a long-running illness,
Yeah.
but it was like
Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman.
Huge one. That one hit me real bad.
Yeah. So but I don't know. Who expected Gilbert Gottfried?
Not yet. Anyways, because
No.
you know he I knew he was older because you know I'd seen him my whole life, but I didn't know he was in his 60s.
Yeah.
He kind of had like a younger face. I don't know, like he's got.
I think he aged at the face he was 30 years ago, and then
You know what? That's
kept
true.
it.
He's looked the same since
Yeah.
I was a kid, basically, just
Yeah.
shorter hair.
Yeah.
But
He just looked the same. So I know I was seeing, because there was a bunch of different things trending about him on Twitter when I was looking through, and one of them, like, it was just a bunch of pictures of him in the 80s with like more hair.
yep,
His hairline was still kind of the same though, which I
Yeah.
thought was funny.
hairline king, really.
Yeah.
Honestly,
And then some joke I still don't know about because I refuse to listen to it was trending. It was
the aristocrat.
called The Aristocrats.
So I'm not gonna describe it, okay?
Oh,
But
okay.
I'll describe it a little bit, but not in the extent that he told the joke. Okay.
Okay.
It is renowned as like a comedic kind of like a test.
Mm-hmm.
So like maybe not every, but like a good amount of what you'd consider to be like good comedians or funny comedians, like top tier, have recited the joke for years now. And it involves a family that has a unique set of talents or an act. And I guess the goal of the joke is to make it as filthy and raunchy as possible. And,
Oh, good.
and he definitely delivered on that.
Oh, okay.
Like, I probably was like 11 or 12 when I first heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was not ready for that joke.
And that's the story of how I grew up.
And then I was a man.
I went into that a boy, and I
came
finished
out a man.
Gilbert Gottfried's set, and I came out a man. Damn. Well,
But, you know, rest in peace, Gilbert Gottfried. He
Yeah.
was beloved.
Another Gone Too Soon.
Gone Too Soon. Seriously, he was Iago in Aladdin, and
a character in Cyber Chase, because I used to love that show and I can't remember, but he was.
I think it was also a bird.
Yeah, it was the bird.
Like he had a penchant for playing birds, I guess.
Yeah.
Just his stick. He was also a fire alarm in a fire safety commercial, which I probably could splice in here if I
just like the
find
quickest second.
Who are you?
See more smoke. Smoke detector.
With Lindsay Lohan also.
I didn't know she was in there.
I didn't either, and then because I saw your tweet, you tweeted about it, and so I was like, I gotta watch that again. And then I was like, oh my god, it is Gilbert Gottfried. And then I looked at the comments, and the top comment was, people are so distracted by Gilbert Gottfried that nobody knows that that's Lindsay Lohan.
I didn't know.
And I was like, oh, you're right.
Did it totally look like her too? Like when you went back and saw her, did it just like, oh, that's easy?
She has like one talking bit, and like, you know, in the beginning, like kind of Parent Trap too, when she had a New Yorker accent, kind of sort of. So it sounded like that. So yeah, Lindsay Lohan is in that now legendary commercial.
Legendary.
I think it was probably legendary before, but now it's
immortalized.
It's more so.
And let me just tell you, if Gilbert had to inhabit the being or like
of a fire alarm
of any
of
any inanimate object, it would be a fire alarm.
His calling was a fire alarm.
Like we talked about this. I'm not gonna drag it out too long, but like his voice is iconic. Mm-hmm. You hear his voice once, you know who it is.
Which is why I assume he was like so popular on Cameo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He was very popular. I was gonna. We were actually going to hire him to do a cameo for us, like me and a few friends.
Yeah.
And it was gonna be like an Elden Ring kind of thing. We're gonna have him say like, I'm not even gonna try an impersonation of his voice, but it was gonna be like something about the lore of the story or whatever. But never.
Right.
I'll never get that.
And this isn't one of those I meant to things because another one of our friends said the same thing without having talked to you about it.
Right.
I don't know. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry that you don't have that chance anymore.
Yeah, really what I'm saying is that the tragedy is not for it's for us. Mm-hmm. Like we're hurting the most.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I thought you were going to say something else, so that's why I prematurely just threw my hands up in the air because
I'm going to throw my hands up.
No, because I thought you were going to say what the real tragedy is that the queen is...
Oh. Okay, so let's get to this too.
And now it's my fault because we've gone like quite a few episodes without bringing up a queen check, and here we are again.
How is she doing? Let's find out.
Oh God! All right, so in case you guys have forgotten, every now and then Lewis likes to lament the death of somebody. This case now Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah.
And wonder why it couldn't have been the Queen of England instead. So I guess we're doing that again. How's she doing?
So it doesn't say much on her condition, but it does say that she will not be attending Easter services. So I don't know.
Ooh, that's a bad sign.
I mean, bad sign for many.
Mainly the Queen, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Some would consider that a bad sign. Some a blessing.
We're gonna skip the who's and the whys and the hows.
Sure.
It's like a game of Clue. You guys at home figure out who maybe fits that latter part a little bit more.
The Queen should be dead.
All right, great. Well, anyway, so rest in peace, Gilbert.
All right, so Gilbert Gottfried, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Shout out.
So I said only one notable thing happened this week, but
what was it?
To round out the rest of it, this is going to be something you're probably going to be more talking about, which is
what's that?
Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Number 4.
I didn't know that was coming out. I wasn't really paying attention. But...
So it was this like really a big drop surprise thing
for me?
Everybody?
It was. Yeah,
okay.
maybe not to other people because maybe they were looking or they're in the know. Mm-hmm. But it was cool. It was cool to see it. It's like right now it seems like it's more based off of the real world.
Oh yeah, they made him look so realistic.
He looks
how annoying. That's terrible. How dare they?
I know.
Now the game's gonna be too realistic to get immersed in.
So you're mentioning somebody that was commenting on on like the IGN post for that.
Honestly, he's probably not the only one.
No.
Saying that, but that was just the one that you saw.
And I was annoyed because I'm like, this is a stupid fucking thing to say. Like, the thing you have a gripe with is that he's a little too realistic. Like, oh no, it's gonna go down the shitter now. Not these fucking 17 games that came before it that make no absolute fucking sense. And you're palling around with a fucking duck and a dog chasing a mouse, Disney villains, and Sephiroth with one fucking wing. But God forbid, it's a little too realistic. Sorry about that.
You know, I'm pretty sure people said the same thing about newer Tomb Raider games because now Angelina Jolie's boobs were in cones, like the old versions, which were more realistic, were more unrealistic, and now people complain that her boobs are too realistic.
Yes, I can't.
That's the same.
I need my video game women to look completely
polygonical.
Yeah, polygonical.
From Harry Potter.
Professor Polygonical.
Nice. So, but I mean, like you said, it is like the most realistic part of it is that there are humans.
Yeah, there's humans.
Everything else is like, I've never played Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
someday
that's
I will.
fine.
But you know, I see him go into different like Disney movie worlds. Like one time he was a merman.
Okay, listen, fans of Kingdom Hearts. We don't talk about that.
Well, why is that bad?
It's just a shameful part of the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to bring up things where he didn't also look realistic in.
But... It's not the best part of the game, and a lot of people straight up don't like it.
Should we put a trigger warning here?
Trigger? No, I'm not putting it. Grow up, people.
It happened. We have to deal with it.
That's right. It happened. It's part of the history. It's part of the lore.
Okay, well, I'm sorry I brought that up. But anyway, so, but so now there are 2 games or something? I kept seeing 2 different, like, title screens.
So one of them is the one with Sora in it.
Okay. And
that's Kingdom Hearts 4. Mm-hmm. It's a direct continuation.
Okay.
The other one I don't know much about. It's a phone game. It's a mobile game that's coming out.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes sense why I didn't hear too much more about that one.
Right. So that one I don't really know because I don't really give a shit about mobile games, but maybe it'll be good. Who knows?
Okay.
But yeah, Kingdom Hearts is back. I mean, maybe another
Queen Hiki
Utada Hikaru song, which would be lovely. Honestly, anything from her is lovely because I think she's just a phenomenal artist in general.
I think it's not. So. I say this jokingly, but I think it's like contractually obligated that anytime Kingdom Hearts has a new video game, she has to sing it. It's not really by contract, but I would love for that to be like. She's more or less kind of a freer. I don't know if she's signed to anybody, but she's like a freer agent now than she was in the past. But I would love if she was like a free agent, but she still just had a contract that like every time.
It's Kingdom Hearts. You have to do it. You have to do it.
Yeah. And like, I really do like Face My Fears. It's my least favorite of the Kingdom Hearts ones, and it's entirely Skrillex's fault. I'm over it now. I still listen to it.
I don't think it's that bad, but at the beginning of...
Compared to the other 2 songs, though.
Yeah. When we first talked about this song, like, when it came out, we didn't really love it.
No, I hated it. Yeah. I mean, like, I liked the parts that weren't the chorus. I shouldn't say I hated it, but...
True. It's not that bad now.
No.
Like, I can actually listen to it and actually like it, but...
My point is, don't do that again. Pick somebody else to collaborate with.
The, man, she hit it out of the park with the first one, second one. Third one, she had 2 songs. She had that one, and she had, they also used Don't Think Twice as well.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay.
Which I think is a great song.
I do too.
It's a wonderful song.
Yeah.
So, that one actually is, I like that one more than the Skrillex one. So.
Okay.
But yeah.
I hope so.
Kingdom Hearts 4, I don't know when it's coming out.
Nobody does.
Who knows? They
Someday.
don't tell us shit. Maybe one day. And, Donald and Goofy are in it too. They're just.
And they're really realistic looking though. So like, just be prepared.
They look like a real dog and a real duck.
Yeah, real anthropomorphic dog.
Just crazy.
And duck.
Get pissed off now and start writing your comments.
Right. Yeah.
Write a comment on our video. God, somebody write a comment.
Complain. Just do it.
Just do something. God.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Hey.
Right? Hey. That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
There you go.
Good on you.
Thank you. It was not natural.
No, you know what? Take it how it comes because we also didn't introduce our own personal selves. I just realized, but that's fine. If you don't know who we are by now,
Lewis.
I was gonna say you should know who we are.
Yeah, Lewis and Tory. We do the show every 2
talk.
weeks, and fucking subscribe, please.
Please. Nicely.
I will be nice about it, but just do it.
Please.
You always say you're gonna do it, and you never do. Why? If I have to guilt you, I will.
New year, new you.
Unless you don't subscribe to shit, in which case.
But you don't have to do the bell. Like, I don't do the bell for anybody. I find it annoying.
Off.
Do you have the bell on for anybody?
Yeah, I do, and I should turn it off.
Okay, so there's all or none, and then in the middle there's like sometimes. What does that mean?
Maybe like every couple of uploads.
But
like every other or something. I don't know.
unless it's like the sometimes is just like if it's just videos, not if like they post in the community thing. But that's
right.
like a really vague way of saying that. So, but anyway, you don't have to hit the bell, people at home.
You can turn it off. It's fine. We won't judge you for that because we do it too, or we should do it.
Just follow us in general.
Thank you. Love you.
So anyway, aw, thank you.
Something else that we that was excellent that we actually saw last Friday.
Yes.
Phenomenal, right?
Oh my gosh, it's been a week already.
What was it?
It was the blue blur himself.
It was
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Number 2, baby.
Number 2.
Second one. Interesting enough, we saw the first one in 2020.
Yes.
Right before the pandemic.
Yep.
Right?
It's my how I bookended my pandemic time. It's I started with my last movie being Sonic 1.
Yep.
My first time back in movie theaters in 2 years was for Sonic 2. It felt very poetic. I think it's what Jim Carrey and company would have wanted.
It's what Sonic would have wanted. Yeah, for sure. And the first one I think was out on like Valentine's Day or something, or like around that time.
I think so.
I think we went to go see it on Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, I think so because I was wearing like a pink to work for Valentine's.
Probably.
It's a romantic movie. My husband did not go with me for this second one.
Did he go for the first one?
Yes.
Oh, he did.
I think that's why he didn't want to go with the
Wow. Well, if he was,
he's just like his movies have to be like
perfect,
like serious.
Oh.
Or romantic.
Listen, it's not all serious though. Come on, you gotta have some fun, baby. You gotta run around.
I'm exposing him.
Oh, go ahead.
He loves like romantic chick flicks.
Nothing wrong with that.
Which is also kind of its own brand of serious, I guess.
Well, like rom-coms? Like rom-coms?
No. So like, well, I don't know. Sisterhood, the Traveling Pants isn't really one, but kind of ones like that.
Like what's
the
a
Notebook,
chick flick? The Notebook, yeah.
So one's similar. I can't think of any other ones, but yeah, he loves them. But I also think it's because they have a serious plotline, kind of.
Usually, right?
So yeah, but it's just like stuff that like I would never watch myself.
What's the one with Jimmy Fallon? It was a serious movie that he was in, or maybe it was like a serious comedy or some shit.
That's what with Drew Barrymore, and they're like Red Sox fans,
yes.
right? I don't remember the name.
If you know what it's called, comment it or tell us.
And then
something.
we'll ask you why you know that. And if the answer isn't, I googled it.
Or I'm Josh.
Or I'm Josh. I don't think he knows that one. Get help. Also, because like anybody who listens to Jimmy Fallon's stupid laugh for an hour and a half,
it sounds fake.
You don't like Seth Rogen.
But Seth Rogen is not though.
Jimmy Fallon just like looks like he's faking it. You mean right?
And he does like the table slap every time too. Like it's all
knee
like
slapper.
It's not that hilarious, man.
No.
They just told you that they were in a movie and they had to shit. Like
yeah. So anyway, that's why I'm saying get help because no person can come out of that sort of thing sane. So oh my god. So slight sidetrack and then we'll go back to Sonic 2 because this is a very important thing to review.
Oh god, yeah.
In Survivor, one of the prizes for the winning team for one of their challenges, it was a special pre-airing of the Adam Sandler movie Jack and Jill.
Oh god, that was a prize?
Yeah, it was a prize. It's called the worst prize in Survivor history, and there's like a lot of great shots of like one tribe member laughing, and then like someone in the back just being like dead serious. Like I can't like they get food too, so like there's a perk with that at least. But like that is the worst kind of like it's like just send me back to my beach and let me make fire with my flint.
I want to go to Exile Island. Right, please. I know. Send me an exile.
Yeah. So I needed to say that because we were talking about bad movies. But yeah, so that was a prize. So
it was a prize. That is crazy to me.
Yeah, but I had to look through it a little bit to see if it's how spoilery it is. It's a very recent season. So, but
shit,
or as recent as before Jack and Jill.
Man, Jack and Jill was a while ago.
That was a while ago. My perception of time is not good.
Mine too. Don't worry.
But anyway, back on track. Yes, Sonic 2. So you had 2 special times you got to go see it. We went as a group of friends, and then you took your twins to go see it. Your little 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
One of which is obsessed.
Oh, my son's like crazy about Sonic. He's like actually has like a bunch of Sonic clothes. Like he's wearing a Sonic shirt today, and I mean he's wearing like a Mario jumper over it, but.
He's a Nintendo kid.
Yeah, he's a Nintendo kid. It's cute. He's a video gamer.
He is.
They loved it.
Okay, you were live tweeting certain quotes your kids were saying. I was dying.
Yeah.
What were your favorite choice ones?
Okay, so the first thing.
Oh, by the way, spoilers. This is gonna be all spoilery. We're not holding back. We're gonna
No.
talk about the post-credit scene. Like,
Yes.
I'm going hard with it. So
Yeah!
I'm going.
Going in tonight.
So spoilers about Sonic 2 from here on out.
Spoilers. Here we go.
Right, here we go.
So one of my favorite quotes was at the beginning of the movie. They just kept seeing no Sonic. Like Sonic wasn't there. My son just kept going like, "Where's Sonic? When is Sonic gonna come on? What are they doing? Where is Sonic?" Like, and then both of them started doing it. So one of them does. I saw twins work, or like little kids in general.
Yeah.
Like one of them does it. The other one starts to do it too.
Mm-hmm.
Then they kept asking if Sonic was dead because like he would be fainted or passed out or whatever. Like, is Sonic dead? Is Sonic? Or if a character like. In the beginning, Eggman is kind of passed out or pretending to be passed out.
Yeah.
And they're like, is Eggman dead? Is Eggman dead? No,
They
nothing
really
has
just
happened.
wish for death for
That
everybody.
Wish for death. Wish for death. I probably should have some of the quotes.
I was just gonna say.
Oh, shit!
We have a special guest.
It's my cat.
Aw.
My loving cat, Tiny.
Oh, she heard me talk.
She's here again.
Talk shit about her.
The mascot returned.
All right.
Would you like to say your name, Tiny? Okay, you can go. Go ahead.
Your Twitter.
Every
but-
fucking time you're like, dude, did the cat come in here? I'm like, no way. No way that cat got in here.
I know I don't live here or anything, but you
I
just
know.
gotta learn to trust me.
I will.
My
I will.
tiny instinct.
God damn. What were we saying? Oh,
Talk
quotes.
about,
Quotes. Yeah, hang on.
Quotes. There was one I'm trying to find. Oh, where one kid asks, or I guess it was both your daughter.
Yeah.
Is Sonic dead? Is the crab gonna pinch him? Because Sonic washes up on a beach.
I love that quote.
She
by
just
the way.
likes nothing than for people to suffer because she's ruthless in a very charming way.
My daughter doesn't know how to like watch something without asking a million questions, right? Mm-hmm. Even if it's like coming up in the next scene and you know that it might be coming up, right? Mm-hmm. So that quote was one of my favorites just because like, I don't know, you see a crab and it's next to Sonic and it's like walking around, it's like skidding around, right?
I also thought it was gonna pinch him.
Me
to
too,
be fair.
but we didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't verbalize it, but she's 5, so she's like, "Is the crab gonna pinch him?" Oh my! I was dying.
Yeah.
I was dying.
I love this one that is how happy they were when they saw Tails.
Yes.
And then how like hyped they were when Sonic and Knuckles were on the screen at the same time.
I was too.
No, I know. Yeah. So like this is not just a 5-year-old reaction thing. Like we are well above 5 and we had the same reactions to stuff.
Well above 5.
Yeah, well, you know,
Well above 5.
We're millennials,
We are.
which actually could mean anything up to even what is it like
40 something.
Well, now it's like not mid 40s.
Yeah, kind of
early
mid.
40s. Kind of mid.
Kinda mid.
Yeah. But no, we went
Yeah.
to see it first. Like they went to go see it with their kids afterwards. I'm assuming this was a strategic thing by you so that you
Yes.
weren't also like, "Oh my god," and stuff, and you could like concentrate on your kids a little bit better.
Yeah.
'Cause
Plus, I wanted to see the movie.
Yes.
So like I wanted to actually absorb it and like I know it's Sonic, guys, and I know that it's not the deepest plot, but
It's
I
just
wanted to watch it.
Fun, yeah.
And I don't want to have to think about holding someone's popcorn and taking them to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Though
However,
we'll get into that.
yeah.
We'll get into that.
Yeah.
But like it's at that point it's a little bit more like work.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So
but did you enjoy it?
oh my god, yeah. Oh, like
I'm so
It
glad.
sets a horrible precedence for it to be like we literally like
We'll take anything.
shouted and yelled and screamed about how much the original
Mm-hmm.
Sonic trailer like looked like absolute nightmare fuel, and it sets a bad precedence of like if you scream loud enough you'll get what you want.
Okay.
But like that turned out to be the best thing ever. And also Sega people like Sonic creators and stuff were saying like literally WTF is this or whatever. So
Yes. So that helped.
it did help. There was some credibility to the complaints. I was among them.
When
so.
you have the Sonic creator being like, "Hey, let's redo it.
Yeah,
Let's run out of take here."
Yeah.
That helps. But it's one of the few times where that is something that I agree with because you're right. Like if there's a choice, like a creative directorial choice for casting somebody in a movie, then let it be. Mm-hmm. Just because it's not your person doesn't mean that it's going to be bad. Mm-hmm. Like people wanted Danny DeVito to be Detective Pikachu, and I think he still would have done a great job with that.
Considering the angle they went with Pikachu in that movie,
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Ryan Reynolds, I think, is still very funny, and I think he was a great choice. And It was.
Oh, why were people like screaming and crying about that one?
Yeah, because they wanted Danny DeVito. So, but this was a fucking nightmare. Like,
yeah. And you know what? Somewhere, I want to think somewhere, they didn't just like write over the completed movie. There exists a Sonic with teeth cut or whatever they're calling this. I mean, he has
Sonic
teeth in the other one too, but like human teeth.
Yeah. He has
human teeth, human legs, like
just
humanoid Sonic cut of this movie.
people were comparing it, and it was a perfect comparison. You know Jumanji, right?
Yeah.
So you know, like his face when they first revealed it looked like the little boy when he becomes a monkey, like a monkey boy.
Oh yeah. Okay. I
They
was
were
like, it's
comparing
some
to
sort of
that.
monkey. I know it's the monkey.
It just had a very like
Uncanny.
that kind of vibe.
So, but this is great because like, I don't know. I feel like if they had stayed with the original design, people would have been like watching it and mocking it. And like with the change of the design, I would like to think that hardly anything got changed with the actual script and the scenes or whatever.
The second one?
No, the first one.
First one, yeah.
But I don't know that the original cut would have done as well to warrant a second one, I mean. So
No.
it's good that in
No.
the end we all screamed into the void and the void listened. So
The
I
one
do
time.
feel bad for the animators that had to like
Listen,
rush out.
That sucks, and I know that.
They were just following orders. Because some executive was like,
Yeah.
he's got to have some more teeth. We got to give him real shoes.
Yeah, there's some fucking suit up there being like, yeah,
That's what the kids want.
give him those little baby legs. He needs little baby legs. He's a child, right?
Make his eyes smaller.
Make his eyes smaller. Make his nose look like a rat nose, a little rat nose. Yeah, go ahead.
So anyway, I'm really glad that we yelled into the void because we got Sonic 2, and that
Yes.
it was so good.
So what you're saying is that bullying works.
No, it's what okay, well,
You're saying bullying is effective.
I'm not saying anything anymore. This is now the silent podcast.
Zip.
But anyway, it was okay. So like, I like that. I used to hear that Jim Carrey only took roles that he'd play once, which I guess maybe is not entirely true because now that I said that, also Ace Ventura he did more than once.
You did too.
And then reprised his role for Dumb and Dumber. But I think that was the reason, because that was the reason they were citing why The Mask 2 never became a thing, is because he didn't like to do the same role twice.
Okay.
So I'm glad he came back for Robotnik. So that made me happy.
If ever there was a role to come back for, right?
Yeah. Well, supposedly his like swan song, he keeps like hinting at the fact that this is his last movie, which if it is, I think it's a great movie to end on. Like, I think it's great. Like Daniel Day-Lewis had a really serious movie. I'm sure others have had really serious roles, and Jim Carrey's just over here like, lol, I played Eggman.
I was Eggman.
Yeah.
His last lines of the movie are later haters too. So.
Yes. Oh my god, I forgot about
Which
that.
is kind of funny actually.
Yeah.
Later haters, and he just kind of falls out. But I had a good idea. And actually, I think me and Ruby probably came up with it.
Okay.
And let me know what you think.
All right.
Okay, if they're gonna replace him, first of all, people are already saying it's gonna be Doctor or it's gonna be Stone.
Oh,
just
okay.
kinda
So
takes
hold
over.
on a second. Why would there need to be an instance where he would accept another movie?
Oh, there's gonna be a third because at the end they show you that there's a secret project, like a secret base underneath the ground, and in this little tube comes Shadow, the ultimate life form.
I thought we were gonna say Shadow the Ultimate Hedgehog.
That's what he's called. He's like called like the ultimate
That's
life
so
form or some
funny.
shit.
So he's like a Mewtwo sort of thing.
Kind of, yeah. He was created. Like he was created in the lab.
So Sonic is Mew and Shadow is Mewtwo. That's pretty cool.
Pretty neat.
But yeah, it was a post-credit stinger where they were looking for spoilers. Eggman is supposedly dead. Like
MIA.
literally, it's like we're looking for his body because he falls off of like a 130-foot
Like mech.
robot.
Yeah.
That falls on top of him. It's funny because the movie at some point becomes like Power Rangers / Pacific Rim, which was great actually. I really liked it.
At the end, right.
Yeah, so they're looking for his body, and then they're like, but we did discover something else 50 years ago. And then you just see the light comes in slowly on Shadow the Hedgehog. It was so cool. There were people
awesome.
applauding. There were people applauding for when Sonic turns into, was it
Supersonic. Oh yeah, we get a Supersonic by the way, which is crazy cool.
And I didn't clap for that because I was just like, oh. But everybody else around was like, yeah.
Supersonic.
Yeah, they were so hyped. Like, they didn't even show his face. They were just like panning up and
Because everyone knew that it might happen because,
I didn't know. I don't know much about Sonic, so
Sure.
the Sonic lore.
So if you had to play the games, right? In Sonic 2,
yeah.
you get Supersonic for the first time. Like when you
Okay.
collect all the emeralds, the Chaos Emeralds, you get Sonic 2.
Yeah.
If you have 50 rings.
So
Okay.
yeah. So he turns into Supersonic.
He
Yeah.
does.
It was a fun movie viewing experience though.
Yeah.
And it had like
good.
last time as well in Sonic 1 they had like a nod to what's that crayon drawing of Sonic, like the derpy one?
Oh yeah. God, I don't know what his name.
I think
what it's
what is
called.
Sonic or whatever? I don't know.
Oh,
Or-
Sonic.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then they did that again for this one, which was great. And
They
then
did.
a reference I didn't even catch until when we saw it with Sean, and he told me, and Knuckles comes in for the first time on the mushroom planet that Eggman is
yes.
stuck on, and Eggman goes, or Knuckles is asking where he found like his technology and the
Yeah.
ring and stuff, and do you want to say it? You want to say it? What
No, I
is-
don't.
Okay,
You can say
Eggman answers, "Let me show you the way," and I was like. And then it like goes to the next scene. So I'm like, okay, I don't really understand why that was so poignant. And then our friend Sean's dying laughing next to me. And he's like,
Uganda Knuckles.
yeah, I didn't even catch that. And I was like, oh my God, old memes. But it was actually really funny and not very subtle. He wasn't like putting on a Ugandan accent, Eggman,
No,
and being
no.
like, show me the way.
They did a good job with that one.
They did. It was really good.
Another one we saw, Ruby and I looked at each other because we were kind of like one seat away.
Mm-hmm.
And the helicopter said SA2, which is a reference to Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh, okay.
So that was one right there. And if they're actually doing the Shadow story, which it looks like they are,
Yeah.
that was in Sonic Adventure 2. So,
Damn. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I also thought it very cool that this may not be actually her name, but Colleen O'Shaughnessy.
Who's that?
She's
I
the
don't know
original. She's
actresses.
the voice actress of Tails in the,
Oh,
vid-
okay,
in the
yes.
video games.
That's right.
And I thought it was really cool that like they had her come back for Sonic 2.
Yep.
Because I know that there was some like hubbub. People were kind of mad about whoever the most recent Sonic voice actor, or Jaleel White, or
Yeah.
like somebody who had been a Sonic voice actor before not being Sonic.
Right.
But I like the guy who
Ben
does the
Schwartz
voice.
is funny.
Yeah.
He's really funny. He's
He's
been
just
on
fine. Oh, Idris Elba also
Yeah.
as Knuckles was very much like a what the heck sort of first reaction from me, but like
Right.
the way that they have his character and stuff, and I don't know if this is video game or
Sure.
comic accurate. He's like very serious and like vengeful and stuff. And I'm like, I suddenly understand why Idris Elba was cast for Knuckles.
So, related but not related, the plot line of Sonic 3 is basically that Sonic is made to be the bad guy. Mm-hmm. Basically, Knuckles and Robotnik team up
Yes.
because Knuckles thinks that Sonic is after the Master Emerald. And Knuckles is a character that his basic goal at the end of the day is to protect the Master Emerald. He's like a keeper of it.
Yeah.
So that is the plot line of the game. You keep getting through the
Okay.
levels, and then Knuckles will stop you, and he'll be like laughing at you, and just
I wasn't
kind of,
sure about that either.
Yeah.
So okay, well that
But
makes sense.
Basically, they took Sonic 2 and they took Sonic 3 and they smashed them together, and they made a Hollywood blockbuster. Also, I think I hurt myself.
Weak snowflake millennials.
Unworthy.
Ah.
But I thought his casting was pretty good, and I
Yeah.
liked the way he portrayed the character, and yeah.
So now, who do you think would voice Shadow?
Oh God.
That's the real question.
I hope it's.
Chris Pratt.
Good night, everybody. This is the end of the LEM'n'TEA podcast.
Subscribe down
Forever.
below. Whoa. Okay. Well.
Not fucking Chris Pratt, but that's fucking hilarious. I did not see that coming from you. Damn, this is a great question.
I mean, you don't have to answer it right now. I don't have an answer either, but it was just sort of, we were just talking about voice actors.
Let's think for a second. Hang on, this is good. They could either get the guy who does it in the game who's done it in the past, which they did for what's his name, Tails.
Yes.
So they could get the same person, or if we're gonna go Hollywood actors, let's think of someone who's a bit more brooding, and Johnny Depp.
Ooh, that would be a good one.
Johnny Depp.
That would be a good one.
Keanu Reeves.
That would be a good one too.
Yo.
I don't know why. In the same line of logic, I thought of Nicolas Cage.
I would fucking kill for
I
Nicolas
feel
Cage's
like
Shadow.
he loves nerdy stuff too, man. He's a big old nerd. I
He
feel like
is.
I feel like he would love that.
Nicolas Cage. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. So
Some people call me Shadow. Shadow, the ultimate life form. Then he rides away in a motorcycle.
I'm gonna steal the emerald.
So I don't know much about.
Independence.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry. You're going to do a bit. I'm sorry.
No,
Talked over you.
That was it.
So I've been talking with people about this, and I just want to bring up a couple points, right?
Yep.
I know we've been talking about it for a little bit, but
no, this is literally, like I said, literally, I wanted to dedicate the most time of anything to this topic in particular.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
No problem. So, Shadow the Hedgehog had his own standalone game, and it's most known for like him riding a motorcycle and having a gun. Like he has a gun in the game.
Yeah, it was a teen-rated game, right? Yeah.
I never played it. I kind of want to play it now. Just saying. I bet whenever they introduce his character, like he breaks out of the lab, right? They get him out. He has to like tangle with some of the guards or whatever, and he picks up their gun or the taser, and he like looks at the camera and he's like, "This is childish," and he like discards it.
They're gonna say shoot the camera.
No shooting.
Oh God, yeah.
I had another idea too.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry,
God.
I have a lot of ideas about this.
No. Oh my God, please continue with your ideas.
So Sonic Adventure. I don't know how familiar you are with Sonic Adventure at all.
Not a whole lot. Like I played almost, I think, exclusively Sonic Adventure Battle.
I'm very sorry for nerding out on this, but
no,
I'm totally into it.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is like my childhood. So Sonic Adventure 2, you have a character introduced, Rouge the Bat.
Oh.
Okay.
So I think this was the game I played.
She kind of is important to the story. If they're going that route.
Yeah, I forgot about her.
Voice actress. I already thought about this too. Angelina Jolie.
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
It's so good.
I like the Johnny Depp Angelina Jolie combo.
Johnny Depp.
I completely forgot about Rouge the Bat. I mean, they probably won't, but like, there's so much like, there's so many boy characters. I'm assuming Tails is a boy, right?
Yeah.
So like, I feel like they're gonna. It's either Rouge or Amy Rose next. I think.
I like to see both.
I just like this idea of like. Sonic didn't realize there was other creatures like him, and suddenly there's just like creatures on top of creatures.
Holy shit!
Creatures and cop guy whose name I've completely forgotten to remember.
It's like Tom.
Oh, it is Tom
Wazowski or Wachowski.
Yeah, Wazowski.
Is it Wazowski or Wachowski?
No, it's like
it's Wachowski.
Why? I don't know. It's some sort of Owski.
Susan Wachowski.
Yes. No relation.
No.
But I would just like this idea of like all of these now like anthropomorphic creatures, and then Tom being like, "I can't house all of you" or something stupid like that.
You know that's what would happen.
Yeah.
Speaking of Tom.
Yeah. So I think I called this sort of thing.
You did.
Where it was
totally
like,
called it.
It has to, because it has to appeal to adults as well. You can't just have the animated creatures, even though that would be my ideal movie, save for Eggman. He'd be the only human, and the
Fuck yes.
and his assistant, Dr.
Stone.
Yeah. I said it was going to be a bunch of long extended human scenes that have nothing to do with the plot and
God.
didn't need to be there. And I think I called them bathroom break times. And guess what? They were.
So that was the point in the movie where my daughter was like, "I have to go potty there, but I don't want to miss the movie."
Yeah.
And it happened to be that scene.
Yeah.
And I go, "Don't worry, you won't."
Yeah.
And guess what? We used the restroom. I used the restroom along with 2 5-year-olds, all right? You can imagine how much time that takes, okay? Regular person, a couple minutes, 3 minutes, whatever. Toddlers, 10, 15 minutes. Came back, no plot advancement at all. Just humans talking bullshit. We missed nothing.
Of value.
Value.
Stuff was missed, but nothing of value.
Nothing that they would have cared about. They missed like the wedding chase scene, which was so cringe. I hated that.
That went on all right. So like, I understood too. It's like, because there were humans in the first one, you got to have humans in this one. Like, I get it. I knew it was going to be some contrived B plot that only barely tied in and near the end of the contrived B plot.
Yep.
And I was right, but I could think of at least 2 scenes that like you could have cut out and they didn't matter. And one of them, because the whole thing is like, they go to Hawaii for Tom's girlfriend's sister's wedding.
Yeah.
And
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's crazy.
And
Sorry.
And the wedding scene, there's like a wedding scene, there's like this whole other contrived thing. Oh, it's members of GUN. It's an acronym for like basically like the like Roswell government people or whatever.
Real organization, by the way, in Sonic.
No, yes, I remember it too.
So-
I just, what my whole emphasis on it was gone was because
I know.
they were all like the groom himself, the groomsman, the minister, half of the family sitting in on the wedding, like
They were in it.
all in on it. And was there even a reason? I can't remember.
It was it was because
Like,
Sonic was
just to keep tabs on the family.
Like,
yeah,
he's an unrestricted. He has too much power. We need to know.
yeah.
Like, we need to study him, cut him open, whatever.
So basically, the sister
So,
got catfished, and
did.
like that's when Sonic comes in. Like that's when their paths finally cross again, and we care about the movie because Sonic's in it. But then it's like some of them are taken into custody or yada yada yada, and then there's another scene afterwards after the sister's already confronted this gun operative catfish guy.
Yep.
And then she does it again, and then there's a part like with the sisters just talking before they go and try to rescue Sonic, and that like
It took too long.
Oh,
Too
it was
fucking
also
long.
it's a very important plot point though. It took place at the Four Seasons. Did you know it took place at the Four Seasons?
The Four
It takes
Seasons,
place at the
everybody.
Four Seasons. Yeah, something. I mean, most movies have to have advertising and product placement in them to
We get
like
it.
bump up their budget. They say like I think they say the same exact phrase twice about the Four Seasons.
They do.
And it's like, come on! It's literally like, come on, Tom. We're at the Four
Seasons with your wife.
We're in Hawaii.
Mhm.
We're at the Four. That makes the difference. Like you could be at the Four Seasons in Russia, and it's like, it's great to be here because we're at the Four Seasons. It was just
in
like
Russia.
No.
I
Just the
know.
Four Seasons. That's their marketing. So, yeah,
But
like
yeah, they were at the Four Seasons.
anytime you see, especially when you get to the wedding, the marriage scene itself, like that is the best time to go to the bathroom.
Take your
Go
time.
to the bathroom, get more popcorn.
Good Lord.
You know, like literally make a business call. Pick up your kid from dance class.
Yeah. Go out. You have a blanket 30 minutes and you're good.
It's not a solid 30. Well, part of it's a solid 30 minutes, but
it's
that's when it
gotta
starts
be.
to intersect a little bit with
Yeah.
Sonic. So you got to pick your battles basically. But anytime a human's on screen that isn't Eggman or Stone, go pee.
It was one of the things that I wrote in on my little thing, which I meant to expand, but I never did.
Okay.
But fittingly, it has 2 points for Sonic 2. So that's cool. It's a happy accident.
Happy little accidents.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2 thoughts. The first one was the excitement I felt when the humans left 15 minutes in was palpable.
Oh no. What's the next note?
Tails is a simp.
What the
A
hell?
complete and utter simp.
Oh, for Sonic.
Yes.
Is this, do you know if that's canon too? Like, is that how he discovered who Sonic was?
He's always been Sonic's biggest fan. Like,
But was he like sitting up in his world or a spaceship or wherever the heck he was?
I honestly can't remember. I think he just gets abandoned or something.
Yeah. But I don't know. It was kind of cute. Like,
Yeah.
they were very cute. And Tails is so like
And then
impressionable.
he gave it back to him too. He's like, yeah, you need to be rescued by Tails. And
Yeah.
I'm important. And he had that
Yeah.
voice too.
Yeah, exactly.
It was really baritone.
Exactly that. Tails hit puberty during the movie.
Yeah, he changed.
So, but yeah, so the
Okay.
Tails Sonic partnership was very cute.
Yep.
And then Knuckles also joins in because he realizes like Eggman doesn't really keep his promises and stuff, and that's they're all about honor, kind of like a Zuko Avatar of Last Airbender sort of thing. But it's Idris Elba, so I respect the hustle there. I'm trying to give this idea as if it is a brand new thing of haha, I betrayed you, but
yes.
that's what I was going for. That was a
But
very
now we're friends,
long way
yeah.
to- yeah. And then like Knuckles sees that Sonic, even though they were fighting, he like saves him and like sees that he really is loyal to the people that even the people he doesn't care about and stuff.
Yep.
So Knuckles ends up joining in their group. I'm assuming to live with Tom. I
guess they're all going to live in the attic or
they
something.
played the world's shortest game of baseball and then they left.
They did.
So, but it was a good movie. There was definitely some points where I was like, this is weird, or
Yes.
can the humans go away now? But
Some of the jokes are kind of weird too. Like I was telling my wife Ashley and a couple friends, like it's primarily a movie for children.
yeah, oh yeah,
So it's like they do this joke where he's like, "Papa's got a brand new stash," right?
oh,
Referencing like the song "Papa's Got a Brand New Bag." Mm-hmm. And like, who's the joke for really? Like
me. Except
like-
I didn't catch that until right just a second when you said it.
I saw it twice, so
Okay.
so I've caught a lot of things. But what else did I not like about the movie? Let me see.
There really isn't a lot.
There's not a ton, just because it's a goofy movie.
It literally is
and
just
you-
like
yeah.
70% of the reason is humans.
Oh, this is a nerd gripe, right? You ready?
Oh, okay.
It's a nerd gripe.
All right.
Master Emerald was too small. Too small.
Oh, really?
Too small.
How big is it supposed to be?
It's a big ass fucking emerald.
Oh, really?
It's big.
Like person size?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's big.
They had to make sure it fit in Knuckles' big meaty claws.
Meaty claws.
Where he's wearing like, I don't know, like I guess
Yeah.
it's sort of like how some of the Pokemon 3D designs in the Detective Pikachu movie were sort of ugly, but it's like, I guess if that's how I imagined Mr. Mime looking, it's like that. So
plus you have to be able to transport it, so I guess like
so like but he literally is just wearing like big white boxing gloves with spikes on them, and then but it's also like
Knuckles, baby.
that's pretty much how it was in the games too, but it's too realistic in the movie.
Can't do that.
It's too realistic in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
At the end of the movie, when they're all teaming up to go after Eggman, it was really cool to see that because if you played the game Sonic Heroes, it was very much like Sonic Heroes at that part.
Really like I've been so excited for this, and I'm not a true Blue Blur fan.
I have been a Sonic fan. It was probably like the first video game that I've ever completed and loved.
So yeah, it's just cool. Like it's nice to see video game properties between that and Detective Pikachu done well.
Yes.
And it not having to be like a goofy, it's just for kids thing.
Goofy.
I don't know. I was trying to find another rhyming word for goofy, and I couldn't think of one. So
I can't either. If you can think of one, comment below. And subscribe.
Smooth. But yeah, they're adaptations that are like enjoyable for everybody.
Yeah.
Which is in essence what their video game properties were also supposed to be.
Yep.
So it's always weird when they like either make it really hardcore or they make it really just baby. Like they make it baby proof. Yeah. So those two properties have done good in finding the in between. Although I don't know, Detective Pikachu also has a lot of like human-y lagging parts because the plot is so different from what anybody expected the plot to be. Yeah. So I think that also has something to do with it.
I certainly didn't.
But anyway, the designs were very lovely and beautiful, and
they did good.
They did, and they did good for this with Sonic as well. Oh, thing I kept noticing, me and Sean kept noticing, half the time when Tom is speaking to Sonic, he's looking above him. Like there's not a point like the guy who plays his girlfriend looks at like where Sonic is supposed to be, but like
he's just looking like this,
or just barely above, like at his forehead, or like not at him. And I don't know why I think I first noticed it at the boat scene because I'm like, well, they're just two people sitting on a boat. I have nothing else to notice except for the direction they're looking at.
I didn't notice that. But then again, I don't know. They weren't on screen too much this time. Like they weren't on screen a lot.
No. At the same time. So I don't know if that was the case with the other one either, but like I noticed it there just because there was nothing else to look at for that scene. They're like fishing in the middle of a lake on a canoe. And then they're just talking. But yeah, so I thought that was funny because I thought of that, and then I thought of that stupid Tim and Eric sketch with Grum.
Oh my god!
And
I love that sketch so much.
I'm like, Tom, you just have to look at the tennis ball on a stick.
Just look at it.
You just have to look down. So, but that was one of those things I noticed. So, but that's kind of nitpicky. So,
no.
Overall, great movie. You should go see it with your significant other for a date because mine wouldn't go with me.
Aw. Well, we had fun.
Yeah.
And,
it was great.
I had a lot of fun. And shit, man, Sonic is a movie now. Like that's crazy.
And a whole franchise. It's Shadow.
A whole franchise.
And lucky for you guys listening, we don't have to talk about Sonic 2 after this ever again until Sonic 3 comes out. But we talk about this, I think, at least half of our episodes.
God, we talked about it so much, and almost for fucking 30 minutes on this.
I said this was gonna be a Sonic heavy episode. Okay, so like,
I don't have a problem with it. It's just like holy shit. So if you don't like Sonic 2, you're gonna hate this fucking episode.
There's timestamps, so just skip this half hour of us talking about Sonic.
Skip ahead.
But if you liked it, thank you for listening to our review of Sonic 2.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Back to blue.
Back to blue. Oh.
Somebody blew out black.
Welp. There you go.
It's not political.
No, it's not. It's not a political movie.
It's not.
No. No politics at all.
Let me see. Where are we at? Tory.
Yeah.
Where are we at?
Oh, wait. We're at many things.
Let's talk about this. This is important.
Uh-huh.
Still Life came out.
Yes, it did.
For what group was that again? That was for BTS,
Big
right?
Bang. No, it was for Big Bang. I'm wearing I'm wearing the shirt. I don't know if I was trying to see before in the camera, but it says Big Bang coming back as OT4, which means one true 4.
It's got a bottom row. I wish we would have put something on the bottom.
Nah, it's okay. Anyway. Anyway. Big Bang came back. This is Tory's K-pop corner. Welcome again, forcefully. Hey. I love Big Bang. They're my favorite K-pop group on the planet. They came back after 5 years, and one member down. So they have a really awesome song called Still Life. And it's like a slower, it's got a lot of live instruments, which I've always loved Big Bang for. They try to use a lot of like live instruments in their
like
songs.
A ballad, right?
Huh? What?
I said, yeah, like a ballad, right?
I mean, they did that for that too. So they do have ballads, and this one's kind of a slower song. People were calling it kind of reminiscent to not necessarily the Beatles, but like, and this isn't me comparing them to the Beatles before anybody thinks I have like a big head.
Yeah, they're better.
Okay, well there you go. Here sits next to me, Mr. Big Head.
Hi.
But it was, first of all, their single cover. It had like 4 squares and had a member in each of the squares, so it was kind of Beatle-esque. And just the kind of vibe of the song, it's a drum and guitar heavy, but like a slower song, so it was sort of reminiscent of I think that sort of tone and pace of Beatles songs.
Okay.
I don't really care for the Beatles, so I didn't really I mean, the comparison didn't bother me either way, but
yeah, not a big Beatles fan.
But yeah, it's amazing. The music video is great. There are flowers, and if you're celebrating for Easter, this upcoming Easter holiday, past Easter holiday, when you watch this, there is a Bible verse as one of the scenes, and there's a lamb, and there's a beautiful Korean man with a freaky bunny mask on the moon.
Just like the Bible.
Just
just making shit up.
Peter 420.
Peter 420.
Peter Cottontail, that is.
Hey.
But yeah, it's a beautiful music video, and what's funny about it is like there's a whole, I don't know if this is the case for, I guess not, because there's a lot of Korean music shows. It's basically still like as if TRL is still alive and well here.
Sure.
There's at least 5 music shows, I think, for K-pop artists in Korea. Son. And over the years, getting awards and I gotta stretch out those millennial legs. Each award show or music show gives out awards, and it's over the years it's become very important for these artists to win. Their fans think it's important because it shows like a physical representation of validation that they're doing well. Big Bang fans are old. They are old. We are old. They are a group that came out in 2006, and it has been 5 years since their last song.
Hags. So, all of you are hags.
Hags. We are part of the Hag Club. So a lot has changed as far as like showing support to Big Bang. It used to be through like there'd be fan donations made and given to charities in the name of like a member or something.
Sure.
Billboards, like physical billboards.
Billboard baggage.
Now it's the Billboard charts because they recognize K-pop now or whatever, but now it's like streaming views, and one show just introduced like 10% of their score would be based off of their TikTok views, like and there are so many tutorials going around on Twitter of how to vote, period.
How to vote on the
or what some certain acronyms mean. It was like, oh, they got a PAC, it's PAK, and everybody was like, that sounds good, but what does it mean? And stuff like there was a whole guide on what certain acronyms. Like, we are old. They came out with like limited merch, and it was like t-shirts and keychains. And the top voted comment was, "We're old. We want Big Bang bed sheets."
Big Bang bed sheets.
Bed sheets. I would get it. Oh my
fitted
god.
sheet, baby.
Oh my god. Pillowcases of each member. That'd be great. Like it's basically a waifu pillow.
Pillowcases. You can call them pillow tops.
Yo. It's because one of the members.
Get on it.
Top. Yeah. So yeah, we're old, and I don't know. And the song lyrically is about like, some people are taking it as like a disbandment and goodbye song because it's basically like goodbye to my youth, and you know, I'm looking back fondly or whatever. But I don't think it is. I think it's
end of an era.
Yeah, end of an era. They're now a 4-member group. They're going to move on as such, and they've been through a lot in their time away and stuff like that. Like, that's how I took it. So it's a very beautiful song. It made a lot of people emotional, and it's also been so long as well. So I'm gonna stop ranting. Why are you?
No.
I didn't cry though, so I'm very proud of myself.
T4.
Yeah, the one true 4. They'll do great. They're gonna be awesome. In that time, since they've been away, one of the guys has gone through mandatory 2-year military service. You have to if you're a South Korean male.
Sure.
He got engaged, he got married, and he had a child.
He's a whole ass adult.
Right? Crazy. So
it's cool though. They're like it's like they're growing with their audience. You know what I mean? So
that's how it's been taken for fans here too, and so that's why a lot of us we're just old because it is
you're
just the
fine.
way it is.
You're refined, man. You're good.
Yeah. So
but that's awesome, and they've been killing it on the charts. Like I've seen I don't put too much faith in charts anyways, but like
and like this is a song that it's digital only.
Mm-hmm.
They have it a music video, but they're not promoting on these shows, and a lot of the shows are dependent on like attendance.
Sure.
And they don't have a physical release for it. So that already puts, and they don't have a TikTok. Like the last time they promoted
they don't market
something,
themselves like that.
No.
Really?
Oh my God. Their company, it's the same company as Blackpink. They market horribly. Like they're just horrible at like keeping their artists popular when they are already popular. Like it's like they're really bad at their jobs.
Shit.
I'd be surprised if they even knew what a TikTok was. They just suck. But anyway,
that's really bad.
So we are just like, we don't care if they win awards. I guess it would be fine and stuff. So, but it's not. But I don't like it as an idea of using validation because it makes it like a popularity contest instead of like Big Bang's been doing really well on music charts domestically because Koreans in general like Big Bang. It's not based on like the fandom, which is really cool. Yep. And I think the mark of a true artist is that the general public likes, because that's what gives your song longevity. It's not if the fans like it, it's if the general public likes it, because the fans are the minority.
Yeah, they're gonna like it regardless.
Yeah, so
mostly
it's been doing really well on the charts because general people listen to it, and because fans like myself are really bad at concentrated scheduled streaming. So thanks, general public.
You're doing great.
Yeah, but it's good to have him back.
One day at a time.
And yeah, still waiting on Kendrick, still waiting on Rihanna. But if Big Bang can come back in 2022, I think one of them can come back. I'm putting my prediction in.
Okay.
I don't know who first.
It won't be Rihanna, I'm telling you.
I was gonna say it'd be funny if it was Rihanna, because like it'd be like really soon after she had given birth.
That's what I'm saying. Like if it's Rihanna, then there's a problem.
Okay, yeah, because then he goes, "What's your excuse, Kendrick?"
She had a baby and made a whole ass album. What are you doing, buddy?
So it's good. It's good when an artist you really like, that's been away for a while, comes back. Like how that's how I'm feeling thinking about My Chemical Romance when they do their tour finally.
September.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that one.
I know, me too. I'm so excited.
I know.
But yeah, so thank you for coming to my K-pop corner about Big Bang.
Love
and
it.
Stream Still Life.
There you go. # Stream Still Life. Where can they find Still Life? Can they find it on YouTube?
Yes.
Will that count for streams?
Yes. YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Music. I'm trying to remember all the ones from this stupid thread about how to teach hags how to do modern day Gen Z things. I think that's all of them. And then all the other streaming ones are Korean, which you can get accounts for, but it's all in Korean. So
if you have accounts,
YouTube Music and Spotify.
There you go. Do it. Apple Music. Probably, I'm guessing.
Yes, that was one of the ones also. So anyway,
beautiful.
All right.
No, don't apologize, because literally we spent...
This is the Passion Podcast.
Yes, we spent like 30 minutes on a movie about a hedgehog, okay?
Yup.
So...
No regrets.
You can go as long as you want with whatever you want. All right?
All right.
There are no rules. The only rule is...
that there are no rules.
There are no rules.
Good.
You got it.
Okay.
Which technically is breaking the rules.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If the rule is that there are no rules and I have a rule.
Oh, shoot.
I've broken the rules.
Uh-oh. Damn it. We've screwed up.
All right. So, what do we got?
I think it's time that you stop
Yes.
being in anxious wait. All right, so a little bit of backstory here, which I feel bad because I really do feel like when I talked about this game that I had planned for tonight, I feel like I hyped it up maybe a little bit too much. There is a prize incentive, so that's always good. But it's kind of a lame one in my opinion now that I'm like thinking about it. But I'm committed to doing it anyway. And little did you know, you've already done it. If you recall episode 2 of LEM'n'TEA podcast, where for some reason we talk about the Grammys for 45 minutes.
Yeah, we did talk about that for a long time.
We did. So I went back and I made a note of all our predictions. And welcome to the GAGGs, the Grammy Award guessing game.
Oh, sweet. Shit, I forgot we did this.
Yeah, I figured I'd make the people who suffered through that episode for 2 hours worth their time, and I went back and watched it, so you don't have to, but if you want to watch any of our other episodes, please do.
Please do.
But yeah, because we ended up talking about, I don't know, because like I said, I think we talked about this in the following episode, but we just looked back and we're like, why the hell did we spend so much time? Neither of us are gonna watch it.
Wait, did the Grammys happened?
The Grammys happened, yes. Shit. So the reason I couldn't play it the last time was because it was not going to air for another 24 hours. I'm like, I'm so close.
Right.
But it gave me time to actually get a prize for it. So basically, we did not guess for everything. And honestly, you stand much better chance of winning this game than I do, because half of them are that I didn't give an answer because we went to ones like...
There's no way that I'm right about any of these.
We went to ones like Best R&B, and I literally was like, I know nothing. What do you think? And pass it off to you. So you have more of a chance of getting points than I do in this.
How do you get points? By
guessing right.
Okay.
I'm guaranteeing that we're gonna at least guess one right. And I gave a couple of so there's somewhere it says didn't give an answer. There's one where you didn't give an answer, and for some reason we weren't actually trying to guess. We were just talking about them, so that's why this is all like, I don't have an answer. Whatever. So
yeah, we didn't know.
There are a couple where we said somebody or somebody, and I counted them both.
Okay.
To give a better fighting chance. So.
Oh God.
And the winner. Should I reveal? I'm gonna reveal the prize now.
Yeah, do it.
The winner.
I'm excited.
Yes.
It's a beanie.
A beanie with the Twice logo on it.
Oh, that's funny as hell. And that's cute.
I almost got like a fan picture, a Momo or somebody that Lewis really liked. But that's awesome. Gonna be the prize. Is a Twice beanie.
That's fucking cool. All
right, so we're going to go into my notes here now. So this is the GAGGs. It's GAGG, Grammy Award Guessing Game. I came up with the acronym, and I felt very proud of myself, even though I had no right to be. So
I like it.
Here we go. All right, and this will not be as long. I swear to God, this won't be as long.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
So as long as the Grammy one.
Tory, I need this beanie.
Okay, we're going to go. Oh man, don't mess with the man and his love for his beanie. All right, so we're gonna start with record of the year. I'm not gonna list all the nominees because that's what took up half of the time last time, but you guessed Silk Sonic, I guessed Doja Cat or Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh God.
And the winner was
Olivia Rodrigo.
Silk Sonic. So you have a point.
I was gonna say,
and I guessed 2 and I don't.
Olivia Rodrigo, man, I would have sworn that would have won just because of how popular she was last summer, like everywhere. So
I know, and that's why I guessed her too. I'm like, she's a young up and comer, and they like that because they did for like Taylor Swift and Billie Eilish and whatever, you know. So like, I was wrong. So there was that one. All right, album of the year. You guessed Lil Nas X. I guessed Taylor Swift. I don't remember why anymore. I think this is like her least promoted album ever. And the winner was John Batiste with We Are, so neither of us won.
Shit. Lil Nas X didn't have the biggest album of the year. That's crazy. I mean,
you're also going by whatever the hell the standards of the Recording Academy are.
Like, whether you agree with the music or not, like,
yeah,
dude was everywhere.
All right, so neither of us get a point, but you're still winning. So, all right, next one is, I gotta find it. Song of the year. You said, yet again, Lil Nas X. I picked Justin Bieber or Olivia Rodrigo. I'm going with my theory that the Academy likes young up-and-comers. And the winner was Leave the Door Open, and I don't remember who sings that. Is that Silk Sonic? So neither of us won. Shit. All right. The one time you didn't guess Silk Sonic.
Okay. All right.
Oh, it does say at the end. Never mind. I couldn't read it.
I mean, like, I like that song more than I like Lil Nas X, but I don't think I could turn on the radio at all in the summer of last year.
And not hear Montero?
Either Montero or
Industry Baby?
Industry Baby, right?
Yeah, Montero was the one nominated. I forgot Peaches was on here too. I would have lost my mind if that ended up winning a Grammy.
You hate that song, huh?
It's better than Yummy. I can't stand Yummy. So I guess if one of them has to be nominated, it's kind of like, Permission to Dance versus Butter for BTS. And it's like,
True.
Permission to Dance, it's kind of a less like enthusiastic Dynamite, but it's still better than Butter.
Absolutely.
So anyway, that's my hot take.
I agree.
All right.
Good takes.
Best New Artist. You said Glass Animals or Olivia Rodrigo. I said Olivia Rodrigo.
Yep.
The winner was Olivia Rodrigo. I finally get a point, and so do you. You're still winning. I don't know. Like, this is also really funny in a way of like trying to figure out who. Like, I think that you're way more in tune with like popular music, American music, and stuff than I am.
Maybe.
So it's just fun to like. It's not like a validation of our skill or anything, but.
Our skill.
It takes a lot of skill to think of who's gonna win a Grammy from a list.
Which one is it? Which one was better?
Well, literally, I didn't know. I didn't know some of these.
Well, okay, we go through this a lot. We go through this a lot because we play Hurdle.
Yeah.
And I'll send you, hey, here's the Hurdle, right? And
yes. I'm on a 4-day streak of getting the Hurdle, though.
That's fucking crazy.
But yeah, there's a lot of songs.
But you're like, oh, I don't know this. And then I'll show you it, and you either know it and just don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
Or know who it's by.
Yeah.
You've literally never heard of them in your life.
No. There's been a couple like that too, which has made you very sad.
Yes.
There was one that was I think it's called Hide and Seek. And I was like,
Hide and Seek.
Ready or Not, Here I Come.
Oh.
That one.
Yeah.
And it said the name of the person. I was like, who the hell are the Fugees? And you were like the most disappointed reaction I've ever read from you.
Fucking staple, man, because you have Lauryn Hill, you have Prize, and then you have Wyclef Jean, who all went on to do solo shit.
And like I said, I know them individually. I didn't know that there was a group called the Fugees, or Fugees, or whatever you call them.
Fugees, yeah.
It is Fugees.
Yep. Because I think Wyclef Jean is Haitian. So,
yes.
I think that's what it is, like refugee. So,
okay. Oh,
yeah.
I didn't
you just
get
kind of
that.
chop off the
yeah. Oh, I'm learning so much.
And there's more than one, so they're food. Yeah.
Anyways, go. Yeah.
That was a tangent and a half, and I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
Back to the gags. Sorry about that.
All right, the gags.
Gag me with a spoon.
All right. So anyway, best pop solo performance. You said Ariana Grande. I said nothing. Apparently, I didn't give an answer because I think this was a part where we were talking about how little Ariana Grande was nominated for.
Yep.
And then I just like moved on to the next thing. And the winner was Olivia Rodrigo. So nobody gets a point. And the one time I didn't guess her.
See, I'm not as in tune as you think.
But you're way more in tune than I like. I consider you're literally the senpai, the hurdle senpai of this like whole hurdle game. You're like, I knew this in 1 second, or like, how do you not know who this is, or whatever. It's a talent, so.
Okay.
And you do competitive hurdle too, so, or competitive whatever the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Online. Mm-hmm.
So you're an online performer. All right. So let me go to the next one. Okay. So best pop group performance. You didn't give an answer because I swooped in and said I want it to be BTS, and then we started talking about probably how much we were bummed out that Butter was the song to get nominated for the Grammy.
Sure.
And the winner, which I found out early because it wouldn't stop trending on Twitter all day, was not BTS. It was Doja Cat featuring SZA.
Damn.
So
no points awarded.
Nobody got a point.
Damn.
I'll be honest, like
scammies.
Oh my god. Yeah. Some people were saying like Grammy's so racist again, which is like
right.
Yes, but in this instance where it was literally two people of color beating a group made up of people of color, like that's not racist.
Plus,
so
let's think about this too. Grammy's American award show,
right?
Even though it features music from other countries or whatever, primarily an American award show filled with American guests. Mm-hmm. In America, Doja Cat trends higher than BTS, I would assume.
Yeah, I guess that might.
I would assume.
It depends, I guess, on their fandom power, but
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, she might not have the fans, But she has general public too.
Yeah, yeah, like what I was talking about before,
So.
Big Bang. So general public, and so like it would have been cool if they won, but I really did truly believe that they were not gonna win.
Butter sucked.
Yeah, if it's gonna win, if they're gonna win, they need to win for something that isn't butter, because they can do butter. We've said this joke before, and I'll say it again.
I love that joke.
Yeah, I love just word jokes in general.
Me too.
Anyway, so best pop vocal album. I think we were still on the heels of why isn't Ariana Grande nominated for more? And you said Ariana Grande, and I said Olivia Rodrigo, and the winner is Sour by Olivia Rodrigo.
Woo, 2 and 2. It's neck and neck.
Yeah, this is a very tense competition for this twice beanie.
2 for twice.
Twice. So there is that, and I gotta find the next category. But yeah, I literally am just like, I've heard of them the most, so I'm gonna pick them. So
Listen, I don't want to shit on Olivia Rodrigo either, but all those songs are the same, man. I hate to say it, but they're all the same. They're the same thing.
I don't know if I know Driver's License. I'm sure I've heard one other one, but I don't remember.
Driver's License might be the only one that's not that way. But,
Oh, okay, then I don't.
but one of them's
guess I don't
like,
listen to more.
hey, good for you. You're moving on, but not really. I'm pissed. The other one's like, you're a traitor.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one. I've heard the Trader one before.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
yeah, good job, Olivia.
good job.
And your apparently similar sounding songs.
Just make money, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Right.
Hustle the good hustle. All right. Best rock performance. I don't remember why you said this. You said
What did I say?
AC/DC.
Oh god.
And I said Foo Fighters. And the best rock performance was Foo Fighters.
Killing me. See? You are way better at this.
Well, no, because we were talking. That was the same episode we talked about Taylor Hawkins dying, the drummer of the Foo Fighters. So I was like,
No, it wasn't.
yeah, was it not?
Episode 2?
Oh no. Yeah,
No,
you're
that
right.
was
Never
way
mind.
before.
I
He just
predicted Taylor Hawkins' death.
died. Wow.
Sorry, I got distracted.
The Deadpool is complete.
Well, okay, so we talked about Taylor Hawkins,
Yes,
and
we
then
did.
I talked about how I think they're gonna win stuff,
Yeah.
but not in episode 2. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, so they won, which was good. They didn't. I think they. I don't know. It was accepted on behalf of the Academy. Like they didn't show up to get it. Like they're still processing the loss of their bandmate. So.
Yeah, that's so sad.
Yeah. So anyway, okay, best rock song. So we switched it up. You said Foo Fighters. I said Kings of Leon. For some reason, I don't know what song this was for, and the winner was Foo Fighters. We're tied again.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I think I spoiled. It was accidental. It was trending, and I knew that they won one Grammy at least, because there was some sort of like, like, oh, that's so nice and stuff, due to the timing of everything. So I don't know why I switched up. I really don't know why I picked that one.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't heard much from Kings of Leon lately. I'm not a Kings of Leon fan, but they had those 2 songs that I know.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Those 2 songs that you know. Okay. So, next one is best R&B song.
Okay.
I didn't give an answer.
Okay.
So this is yours for the taking. You said Silk Sonic, and the winner was Silk Sonic. They did much better than I think you anticipated them doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because you were like, they're not gonna win, but I want them to win.
Yeah. They have great songs. Like their songs are incredible. But I just figured like, oh, if there's a more popular artist, maybe that would be the response that they would want. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yet again. Best R&B album.
Sure.
I said, I don't know any of these people.
Okay.
So you said Jasmine Sullivan. And I think you answered that really fast. Like I read them all and you were like, it's this one. It has to be this one. It's a jackal.
It's Jackal.
And the winner was Jasmine Sullivan.
Hey.
She did win for her funny named hotels. I love that name.
Yes.
It's great. All right. So here's the one that I know you've been waiting for.
Really?
Yeah, sure. Best rap performance.
Oh shit.
You said
Baby Keem.
Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar.
I know it was.
And I did too, just to be like a shit about it. And the winner was Family Ties.
Yo!
Yay!
Yeah, he
Maybe
killed it.
that'll motivate Kendrick to make a new song.
Was
Maybe
Kendrick actually there?
not.
Was he there for his
Oh,
part?
I have no idea. I didn't watch it.
He must have been. I mean, he's on the song. He has to be. He has to be, guys.
Yeah. So.
I didn't watch the Grammys either, so.
No, neither of us watched the Grammys. Just so you guys are.
It's crazy. Like, we're both pretty much, like, obsessed with music. We didn't even fucking watch it.
Yeah.
Well, goddamn.
Best rap performance, you said, of course. Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar.
Easy.
I said nothing because I guess this is just what I've decided to do, and this actually is not the right one either. Damn it! We're doing it live. I will do this. All right, best rap song, not
Here we go.
performance. Apparently, they're two separate things. I don't know if I really understand the logic behind that. Best rap song. You still said Baby Keem. Nothing changed. Every answer is Baby Keem for the most part, except for one of these in here.
That's right.
Jesus. I said DMX because I was like, kind of in similar vein to Taylor Hawkins and Foo Fighters. I was like, he died. It'd be nice if he won. So best rap song. We both lost because it was Jail by Kanye West featuring Jay-Z.
Nah.
Mid.
Nah.
Meh.
Jail's a good song, but it's not better than Family Ties.
Well, then nobody gets a point. So
That's fine. Because in my heart,
fine.
I'm still right.
that it's Family Ties. Okay. Best rap performance.
Sure.
I already did.
Mm-hmm.
Again, best melodic rap performance. You said J. Cole. I said Lil Nas X. We swapped.
Yep.
And the winner is Kanye West featuring The Weeknd and Lil Baby. So nobody gets a point. I was really surprised when I saw Kanye West. Like, I knew he
Kanye
won
West.
Well, I knew he won something because I was seeing it trend on Twitter still.
Nice.
And I was surprised because I had said before that he seemed so controversial that I didn't think he would be winning anything. But you know, they give awards to controversial people all the time. So I guess what makes Kanye different?
Just add to the list,
Nothing
right?
really. So
Skeet Davidson.
okay. Well, anyway, all right. The last one, because then we started talking about it for so long, and then we started talking about like separating the art from the artist. I have this all fresh in my brain.
Goddamn.
We go off on tangents here, don't you know?
A lot.
The last category is the best rap album, and I didn't give an answer.
Wow.
So this makes it really anticlimactic. You said J. Cole, and the winner was Tyler, the Creator, who didn't come up at all when we talked about it.
Yeah, he had a good one too.
So, with a score of 6-4, you are the winner of the gags,
Wow.
and you win it twice, Speedy.
I can't believe it.
Yay!
Does it fit?
I was
Let's
just
find out. All right.
I need to stretch it out a little
I
bit.
gotta stretch it out. It's a little snug, but it's fine.
You
I'll
also
wear
don't
it.
have to wear it right now.
No, it's very cold.
No, it's not.
It's very cold.
No, it's not.
So, I love it.
Yay! So that was my game. That was
That
really.
was fun. Thank you for
Oh,
doing
okay,
something like
good.
that. That's actually really,
No
really
problem.
cool.
I made it because I was like, oh, the Grammys are happening, and we talked about it before, and then also thinking that nothing was going to happen between then and now. Little did I know. But anyway, come back for the next gags next year. And anyway, let's move on to something else.
Yes. Okay. We're moving on.
All right. I'll leave that in your capable hands. There's a lot of like,
Wow.
you confess stuff that I don't remember half of anymore. So I don't know.
Oh yeah,
if
the
you
first
do.
one, the thing that
That Tory won't remember to ask about involves a streamer because I won't remember either. We take
Yeah.
notes, guys. We're professional.
we did take some good notes. for
We're
this
on
one.
episode 11. Yeah, I love some of the notes we have.
Yeah.
Which was just Sonic 2 was so good.
Yeah. Yeah, Sonic 2 was so good. Oh, the Out of Time Weeknd music video just came out.
It did, yes.
Yes, that one was great.
That one was great for what reason in particular besides that you like The Weeknd?
The model that's in it.
Yeah. Simp.
She was the actress on Squid Game.
Yes. Jung Hoyeon.
Yeah. And she was just very, very pretty.
Yeah, it was cute. Okay, and we watched it together, and it's a very like PG music video at the time. Even G, I think they're just like singing and dancing and doing karaoke. Like they're very cute, and Hoyeon is very cute. And then all of a sudden, literally 2 seconds after I say that out loud, it gets weekendy. You know.
Yes.
he definitely has his own aesthetic,
Mm-hmm.
and with his like videos and stuff that he's had, I think, pretty consistently since the beginning.
Yeah, he's very artsy. He has like a direction,
Yeah.
you know.
And so I should have expected that it wasn't going to stay like that.
No, it totally leans into the concept of the album, which is like a purgatory, and like the waiting point between death and whatever comes after death. So,
And also Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey
connecting it all back to Jim Carrey.
He's in the video. He's also on the album several times. So
He refers to The Weeknd. He's like, my friend Abel, or is that his name? I hope it is.
Abel.
Abel? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I pronounced it that way. Abel. Oh, yeah, like Cain and Abel. You know, like Easter, like in the Bible. We're wrapping this all together. Anyway, so
Easter,
yeah.
I thought you said Weester.
I was laughing forever. It's one of those like really like dumb good jokes.
I know.
But that was a good one.
Thank you.
If you want to show it off in video form, you
I
totally can.
I will.
But
Thank you.
Anyway, yeah, Jim Carrey's like, you know, calling him my friend and stuff. It's very sweet.
Yes.
But yeah.
Fellow Canadians too.
Oh,
Because
that connection.
Carrey's from, I don't know what part of Canada, but
the northern part. I have no idea.
He's from the north, the Great White North.
The whole of Canada. He's just from Canada in general.
A lot of Jim Carrey on this one, huh?
Yeah, a lot of Jim Carrey.
You know, that's what my life's about.
I'm not complaining. Yeah.
But that, oh god, the video was great, visually.
Yes.
And she looks very stunning. Just incredible. Like,
yeah.
For me, 10 out of 10.
Just on that alone.
10 out of 10.
It was already going to be that way. And it was funny because, like, I think I said the same thing last podcast, but
Sure.
I sent you the clip of the teaser for the music video, and it was on April 1st, and you were like,
yeah.
Is this an April Fool's Day thing?
I thought it was.
I know, yeah. And I hadn't really considered that because, whatever. April Fool's is whatever to me. But
it sucks.
it was real.
I'm so glad that it was real because
The Weeknd making dreams come true.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
If you haven't already listened to Dawn FM, I would suggest that you do that because it's fucking great.
It's so good.
It's just a great album. It's a concept album and it's really good. Everything sounds
I love concept albums.
Immaculate. There's everything's good. Out of Time is a straight up like throwback. It's basically like a Michael Jackson song,
like an
is what
homage.
it sounds like. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So
it's awesome. Go listen.
Go listen to it, guys.
And Still Life.
Also, while we're talking about new albums real quick, Still Life, Dawn FM, and Dreamcatcher, which we haven't listened to.
Dreamcatcher.
We have not listened to that.
Yeah, we gotta listen to that.
That's it.
It's been a really good month for musical things.
Just great things.
Yeah. Best of all, Baby Keem winning a Grammy. Baby Dolphin.
Fucking goddamn. He played himself. What we got, Tory? What we got?
We could talk about Will Smith again because
Just-
people are not sick of that yet.
Just real quick, because
Just real quick.
like,
Because I was like, I think they're just going to like suspend him. I don't think they're going to ban him. Whoops.
oopsies.
I was wrong.
He did a bad. Yeah, so he's suspended for I think 10 years.
I think they use the word banned, I guess, which means I guess he can't come as a
banned.
+1 either. Suspended might be like he could have come as like Jada's +1 or something.
My bad. He's been banned. He's been
For 10
banished
years.
to the shadow realm.
And I think there's still talk about like there's some op-eds I was seeing around people who are like he has to make amends by giving his award back.
Yeah.
And then everybody was like we forgot to mention too like Harvey Weinstein has an Academy Award also and or more than one I guess.
Oh yeah, no, he has a ton of them.
Or people like that.
I want to amend something real quick too.
Yep.
I do believe that Polanski was also banned from the Academy, like permanently banned.
Yes, but he's like run away to
Yeah,
Europe
he's also
somewhere,
like a fugitive.
like a pansy.
Ooh.
That's right. I'm calling you out, Roman. What are you gonna do about it? Come to America? Do it. It's
Man.
what we want.
Ooh.
But
God,
anyway.
You're gonna start a war. Jesus.
But yeah, so no, I still don't think that he has to give his award back. And
No.
I think the main thing that people are missing is why the consequence is so severe, which is because it happened during their show. Like this was like, I mean, kind of a slap in the face to the Academy as well. Yeah, that one I did on purpose. And
won't split any hairs about it.
oh my God. I didn't mean to make that joke, okay? I didn't mean it. But anyway, so, like, it happened on their show. Like, it's different, like, between it being something in an actor's personal life and then being, like, and not live broadcasted. And it's a separate thing when it's something that's happening live.
Very true.
And it doesn't mean that his what Will did equates to anything that those past people we mentioned did. It definitely does not. But it was a different platform and setting, and now it's forever kind of associated with the bad thing that Will did. So,
yep.
10-year ban, I guess. Which I still also think is kind of too long. Like, if they were really going to ban him, I would think maybe like
5.
Yeah, like 3 or 5.
Yeah.
So
3 years I think is sufficient, but
it was a lot. I think it was a lot.
10's a lot. 10's a lot. Just real quick too. I don't know how true any of this is, but like we were talking earlier in the week because we saw like this stuff isn't over yet. We're still talking about this fucking slap. Somebody like wrote an article that was like, Will Smith did something to someone's girl. Like he made a derisive comment on someone else's significant other, like back in the day or some shit.
Okay. Oh, like people just dredging up.
Yeah, just dredging up old shit
in general. Okay.
And then I'm just remember we were like when is this gonna stop? Like it's over. Like you can look at all his entire history and see everything he's fucking done. Like, and people bring it up like his marriage and like how it's really shitty and how it looks like. I can't speak for them. I can't speak for anybody, but it doesn't look great.
No, and we can only speculate. Like I hate speculating on stuff like that.
Sure.
It's like, I don't know, it's always like people or couples who get divorced and people are like, but they seem so good together. It's like, well, they're only showing you what they want to show you. Yep. We're not living with them in their marriage. So, but there was some other video going around. I think it was either 2019 or 2020 of a Instagram live video or something that Jada had done where Will's looks visibly not comfortable with being filmed. He also expresses as much, and she just like blows him off like it's no big deal and posts the video. Yep. And I think people were confusing that with something that recently happened, but even so, like it's another instance of people pulling snippets of people's long running marriages or lives or whatever, and using that as like, this is how it is every moment of every day. And there's always going to be something deeper rooted for that kind of reaction that Will had toward Chris Rock that we'll never know, and we don't need to know.
We don't know.
It's not our business.
We have no fucking clue. And maybe the marriage sucks. I mean, whatever.
But their kids are grown up and they can get divorced now.
Yeah. So, like, why are they even together anymore?
I always hated that. Like, my parents are still together, but I always hated this idea that, like, you have to stay together for the kids. Mm-hmm. And it's completely toxic. It's like, no. No, I don't know. It's just like, don't bring the kids into the reason why you're trying to stay together, because you're only hurting them by doing that.
Yeah, that's true.
To an extent, unless you really can cohabitate like peacefully. But the idea of keeping your marriage together for people not in your marriage is a very strange thing to me.
Yeah. Well, they, for better or for worse, they seem to have done it. If it is true.
And like I said, I'm like so over talking. Like we brought it up, so we're talking about it.
We're done with it. It's over.
It's the end to hopefully the end to this stupid saga.
It's the Will Smith slap is over party, right here.
Trend it now.
Do it.
And like he's clearly taking time off to like mellow out and have this kind of, because there's gonna be some other big news that happens. Like that's the way that.
Something
famous
will come
people
up.
Work. Yeah. Something
will come up. Somebody will be like, he slapped me once when we were in 2nd grade.
So, but it's like, just stop. Who cares?
We're done.
Who cares?
We're done with it. It's over, right?
So unless something like majorly significant happens, we're done.
We're done.
And
something might. And we're done.
So.
Damn. We actually got through a lot of this.
We did. We have a couple things more to talk about, but we have, I would say, like 10 minutes-ish cutting out our testing intro stuff. So I'm going to leave the last topic to you.
Jesus.
Because there's so many good ones, and We just always want to talk about the most fun things with people here on LEM'n'TEA podcast.
The most fun things.
The most fun. That Will Smith talk was very, very fun. I had a great time talking about it again. So
that was great.
Yeah. So
next, we'll talk about the Grammys in full.
No.
For
I won't
3
subject
hours.
anybody to that again. It'll be short and sweet. And
you have that in your head as like the worst thing that we've ever done.
I kept saying an hour. It really wasn't an hour.
No,
it was like 40-ish minutes, but it was still a long. Like that's a long time to be talking about a show that we ended by saying, I'm not going to watch it. Yeah. So it's like, what was the point of any of that?
No, I know.
So I gave it a point. So anyway. But as of right now, when this episode goes up, it's going to be the day after a national holiday.
National holiday.
Did you want to talk about?
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's talk about it.
If
I
you
have
don't
to
know,
cut it out, I'll cut it out.
All
How about
right.
that?
Sounds good.
All right.
So we're talking about 420. Praise it. Blaze it.
Blaze it.
Rephrase it. Flip it and reverse it. It's your 420.
Miss Elliott, baby.
Anyway.
420 Blaze it. What do you think about 420 Blaze it?
I like it. I like it for the meme purposes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just I always see that like Snoop Dogg gif with like from the black and white song. I can't remember when it Drop It Like It's Hot.
Drop It Like It's Hot.
And it's like and then it's got like drop cars in the background with like Doritos and Mountain Dew.
Doritos and Mountain Dew.
It's like I don't know why. It's really not because Snoop Dogg isn't a gamer, but but it's a quintessential Snoop Dogg gif. And that's all I know about it. I know that there were a couple times where 420 has happened on Easter, and that's always been fun because in my past I used to go to Anime Boston, which was it's always on Easter weekend.
Always.
Except for maybe this year. I'm not sure it's happening this year. I can't remember. But it always just coincided with Easter, and sometimes it would be 420. So 420 praise it.
Oh.
It's not this year because Easter's on the 17th, but
shit, we're so close.
Maybe next year. What do you think about it?
I enjoy it. I've actually never celebrated it.
Okay. How do you celebrate it? Just partaking?
I think so. I don't really know. I'm assuming that's what you would do.
I want to know. See if there's a particular way to celebrate 420, but
I think you just do the weed.
Do the weed?
Right.
So are you saying I do the do?
Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew.
Why I said that? I was thinking about that stupid Snoop Dogg.
Mountain Dew energy drink is great, and I believe might be the best energy drink in the world. Shout out Mountain Dew.
Shout out. So anyway, just to make our stance on, or I'll make my own stance on marijuana pretty clear. I think it's fine. I think there's worse people can do to themselves that are illegal, like over excessive drinking and just in general smoking. So if there's a drug that is used for legitimate medical purposes, you can't. There's no splitting hairs to me about like it's bad, but we're using it for like kids with cancer or whatever. Like I don't know. It just seems weird to me that it's treated as a bad thing in some parts of even the country still.
Yeah, there's still. I mean, I think they're voting on legalization now, like
worldwide.
Nationwide.
I mean nationwide. Yeah.
Worldwide.
God,
worldwide.
If only worldwide. Dang.
But yeah, no, I think it's fine. I don't see any problem with it. I think it's pretty cool.
I'm sorry, I just read something.
What's up?
420. I was looking up how to celebrate 420 too.
How do you do it?
Well, I think it's just partaking. But one of the top stories related to that is New Jersey trolls 420 enthusiasts by starting legal weed sales on 421. Oof. The biggest troll.
Biggest fuck you.
Because 421 is like a Thursday, isn't it? That's so random.
What's a Wednesday? Like
420 Wednesday.
Yeah. Oh shit.
What?
420 Wednesday, baby.
Didn't make any sense.
I don't know.
But yeah, so that was all. Yeah, I think you just celebrate 420 by partaking. So
I'm pretty sure.
I've
never celebrated it because I honestly at the time was not into cannabis.
No.
That has changed.
Has it?
Yes.
All right.
It's a good thing. Mostly. like I said, it's just, I think we're really, really backwards in this country in a lot of ways. And that is one of the ways, because we're all about the drinking culture and all that kind of stuff. But cannabis use is still demonized.
We criminalize small amounts.
Very, very
I think that's changed now for the most part in most parts of the country. But it used to be like, God forbid you just have like a half a joint in your car and it's like put you in cuffs and put you in the back of a police car.
Haul you away.
Yeah. And that's like, and then at the same time, people would be like, why are the jails overcrowded?
Right.
I wonder. But yeah, so I also partake occasionally, although my choice is edibles because I'm always anxious, so I'm bad at taking deep breaths, so I can't smoke very well. That's a real fact. I'm
always anxious.
And shout out personally to my favorite brand of edibles, Wana. They have sour chews that are sinfully good. To the point where I'm like, gosh, I wish these weren't actually like have marijuana in them. Not real marijuana, you know, like all just the chemical properties or whatever. Because I'm craving one, but just for like the sour taste. And I guess that's the point where I would go and get like Sour Patch watermelons or something. Sure. There's an equivalent. So, but I think all things are fine in moderation. If you have a workplace that like drug tests you, obviously this is a different story, and I guess that's unfortunate for you. Sure. But I don't know. I don't do it super often, but I, you know, if I need to de-stress or if they help me go to sleep pretty well. So if I know I'm not going to be working like the next day is also a good one. So
here's this. Yeah. Like the whole drug test thing too, it's just a fucking like, it's so stupid.
For like, certain drugs, I kind of agree with it.
Yes.
But not for marijuana.
That's what I was getting to.
Oh,
like,
okay. Sorry.
No, it just was on my brain. And I'm like, well, it's kind of dumb. Like, obviously, if you're supposed to be doing something with maybe heavy machinery and things like that, yeah, totally. Like, you need to be drug tested for that. You cannot be on anything for that. If you were sitting at a desk and you're otherwise sober, obviously, who cares what you do in your off time? Like,
yeah. And I mean, I think it's definitely possible that people can be addicted to marijuana, but it's not. I don't know much about this. I could be just saying nonsense, but I don't think it's on the same level as like you're not jonesing for a high like you would be for if you're on like cocaine or meth or whatever. I think I don't have any scientific evidence to back that up. Also, you can't overdose on marijuana, much as other people try to convince you that that is a thing you can do. It's not a thing you can do. You just get really messed up from it, but you don't overdose from marijuana. So
there was I think it was Sublime had their album. I can't remember what the album name is, but the song I think was "Smoke Two Joints," and I think in the beginning it's like this clip from a movie called like Reefer Madness.
Oh, I've always wanted to see that movie.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like one of those like anti-marijuana propaganda films.
Yeah, why was marijuana like the drug of choice for conservatives to go after in the 80s?
So I think it has all to do with the tobacco companies.
I know, but there's so much worse stuff. I don't know.
No, but like they saw it as a direct competitor, so they're like they lobbied against it.
Before we started doing those like smoke less commercials. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, so I think they just lobbied against it because it was a direct competitor to tobacco. They already had their hooks in the. Go ahead.
You know who would have been a good spokesperson for anti-marijuana stances?
Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah. as a fire alarm.
That's right.
But anyway, sorry, I just had the top up in my head.
Be cool about fire safety.
But yeah, so that's our stance on marijuana. It's like, if you're not, and I feel this way about pretty much most things. If you're not hurting yourself or, you know, people around you, who cares? Like, you know, there's no long lasting effects of marijuana. If there are, they seem, I don't know, since it's medically approved, there doesn't seem to be any sort of negatives to that. So
just, you know, moderation, like you said.
Yes, definitely moderation.
And also, like, if you're gonna do it, just start very slow. Don't jump into anything.
You're speaking from experience.
I am, but it's also like just
It's just a good rule of thumb in general.
There's no
for anything.
reason to, like, it's the same thing when people get to the age of 21 and they just go out to a bar and they black out. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I have a similar. That's not exactly how it happened with me, but
Go ahead.
I turned 21. My cousins were up from Florida. My brother was around, and my family was too. And we went to a bar, or a bar restaurant. And I remember what I got. I got a electric lemonade, 2 shots of Washington apple, and then I drank like a quarter of another blue electric lemonade.
Oh my God.
And you know, it was my first legal drink where I felt like uninhibited and stuff.
Yep.
I didn't black out. I don't remember a pretty good amount of everything, but we drove back. I was with my cousins and my brother. My brother was driving. I really had to use the bathroom. Like, I was like ready to cry. I had to use the bathroom so bad. And he purposely didn't go on the highway. He took the long way home because we were downtown. And purposely did that. And then I think I cried at I'll have to ask my mom. I did cry at some point about something. I don't remember. So anyway, long story short, all good or maybe not so good things in moderation.
Yeah. But
is the least of, should be the least of it.
Yeah, and if you're going to be drinking like that, don't break the seal. You'll just fuck yourself over.
Yeah.
Don't break the seal.
Yeah. So just all in moderation. Oh my God. Ask the people who work at dispensaries for recommendations. Because we went to it very, like, wet behind the ears and, like, didn't know anything and literally were just like, what is any of this? And they were very helpful. So, like, it seems stupid, but not everybody goes in knowing all, like, the everythings of marijuana anyway. So it's a new thing for everybody legally.
I've learned everything from them. Just, you know, they describe, like, the differences between, like, what you're going to be having and... So
what
and
each
so,
thing does,
what it's gonna feel like. It's used for this. This is used for sleep, like things like that. And it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
They've all been wonderful. So
hopefully, us saying that or by saying that, that'll be good.
That'll be good.
Anyway.
But I think we're probably gonna wrap this one up.
I think so. Wrap it up like a joint. Well, you roll a joint. But anyway, thank you for watching. Happy 420 and happy Easter. Both of those things happen by the time this comes out, but we hope that they were great. Praise it and blaze it. And
praise it and laze it.
And happy egg hunting. And happy however you celebrate Easter and 420.
That's right. And if you want to continue to follow us, you can find us at youtube.com/AzarazFlame with 2 E's.
And you can go to Twitch TV. He's streaming again. It's so exciting. At Twitch TV.
I think you're way more excited than I am.
And I'm hyped for you because like it was a joke before in the beginning on this podcast of like we don't use these things much anymore, but come follow us anyway. But he's streaming at twitch.tv/lumo. He's been doing Elden Ring. His character looks wicked cool. He has like a flowy like hair mane thing going on.
If you play the game, it's for Don's helmet. So
and it's cool. Yeah, except for those spiders, they can go far away.
They're like hand spiders too, which is probably it might be worse.
Yeah. So, but anyway, he's streaming again on the regular. Oh my God! And we're gonna be at PAX East. We didn't even talk about that.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I am going to for a day. So you can find us at PAX East. He'll have beautiful business cards. I'll have
my wife made me these cool cards. Yeah. What's the deal with this? What is?
I don't really feel like you're promoting your whole self, your whole brand, because you are better at than I am, and just in general. I don't really want to do that for myself because I don't post anything on my own things yet. So I want to help promote just the podcast. So I'm gonna make a sign on my back saying to subscribe. So if you see me, don't kick the sign. Please subscribe, and you can also follow us on Twitter and on TikTok at LEM'n'TEA Podcast for both of those.
That's right.
But yeah, come find us at PAX East. We'll be around somewhere.
We will.
You can follow.
You can find us. You can find us in the club.
Okay.
Crying.
Oh, ouch. All right. Well, thank you for watching.
Thanks.
Find us at PAX East. Follow our socials. Please consider subscribing, and thank you for all the support.
Thank you.
We're in the double digits for a very long time now. It's very exciting.
Very cool. Very cool. Congratulations to us and only us. And no one else in the world.
And Wonho.
And Wonho.
Congratulations to Wonho and OT4. All right,
OT4.
Anyway.
And Sonic.
And Sonic.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Sonic. Chronic Sonic.